Hello. 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 It's Monday. My goodness, Monday. Whoever came up with that day? Yeah. Horrible day. Horrible day. But you're here, so that makes it so much better. Hello, how are you all doing? Bernard trying to make art. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. I get it. Taking it. Hi, Phoenixer. Hope you're feeling better, Phoenixer. I heard. Shenanigans. Hello, hello, hello. DM Disco. Hi, hi, hi. Hafutsuri. Water. Sus. What do you mean? I do have water. Hey, and thank you for continuing that sub, Bernard. That is really cool of you. Thank you. And DM Disco with a 10 stream streak. My lord. So kind of you, and that on a Monday. My lord. Hello. How have you been? How was your weekend? How was your day? I read that Bernard is reevaluating the life choices already. My lord. Pink little water is small, the kind your detective drinks? No. No, I'm really having water here. Yep, and I'm waiting for Rampo to come home in like an hour, a little over an hour. And then we have coffee. Yay! Uh-huh. But yeah, that's really it. It definitely is. Yeah. Alright, so. Okay, now I can hear better. So, what were we doing last time? We do have a few tasks left. We need to get the... We did find an armor piece from the little girl, right? I think? Yeah, filled. Perfect. Do we still have to get more? Anyway, I think we have to go back to... Oh, God, Jesus Christ. To that lady on the boat?
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Well, thank you. Do we have something more? I don't think we have. Church! So many things. Entropic! Thank you! 19 months? Holy hell. Thank you so much for that resub. Hello! Hello, oh my god. That's pretty much how it feels like. Oh my god. Hello! A few more questions about the harbor. Do we have questions for Everett about this? Do we still have questions? Do we? I don't know.
I'm always happy to educate and entertain you, my friend. So, what's on your mind?
I have no idea. I've been out of this game for a while. How are you going to find your new independent harbor?
Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through?
Yes.
How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan? The clients will ditch us. Harry, we've thought of everything.
The poo-poo?
We've been running back channel negotiations with all the major clients. I think the company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of them stay loyal to Martinez and to the new competitive contracts we can offer.
Uh-huh. Hi, Ermam. Hello.
With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We'll have our hands free to pursue bold, exotic new revenue streams.
Bold and exotic, meaning illegal and highly questionable.
That's drugs.
Exactly.
Drug trafficking.
Drug trafficking? Don't be stupid, Mr. Kitsuragi. There are perfectly legal, 100% ethical chemical factories on the Samaran Isola. You don't need to be colonialist about it. All they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running. That's people's health we're talking about. Old grannies, little babes, people with disabilities.
Right, but that's just the tip of the iceberg.
The company thinks transporting these chemicals in bulk looks bad, has bad optics, may be illegal in some countries. The Debarders Union, however, we're all about the large volume column.
Is that so?
We're gonna transport the living daylights out of those materials, Harry. So your sick kid can get his benefed, and your wacky uncle doesn't have to come off risperazole.
And the kids on the street can get speed and pyrrolidon.
I'm an old-fashioned guy, Mr. Kitsuragi. I sometimes grab a beer with the boys, but I have no idea about the things you just mentioned.
Is that so?
But if I were to supply ingredients for some sort of rainbow party, I would make sure the Union took a fantastic share. And I'd keep that stuff far away from Martinez.
Drugs are no goal for me. I think it's a little late for being all high and mighty about that. Have to admit that all well put together plan and far removed from you. True. Interesting stuff. You just want to solve this murder. Okay. Makes sense to regulate those drug trade like this. Keeps it out of more dangerous hands.
It's also far removed from my men and the people of Martinez who've put their trust in me.
Hey, Phoenix, thank you for that 100 biddies. Scam train? Yes, we do have a train.
Anyway,
we do.
Let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug trade is all anyone ever seems to be interested in. It would only be a small part of the harbour's turnover, just like the harbour is, but a small part of Martinez.
Well, it would still be illegal, though.
Let's look at the big picture. Martinez as a whole. There are little girls out there with dreams of making music. Young mothers who want to start businesses. Models who want to walk catwalks and steel welders who want to weld steel.
And thank you for giving that sub to DM Disco. Thank you, Phoenix, sir. Super generous of you. Thank you.
I'm gonna unite them all into one economic body. We're gonna incorporate this place to Kingdom Come. Everyone's gonna be in on the wealth, and everyone's gonna pull their weight.
Is that so?
Let's keep focusing on the drug trade. He was almost admitting to it.
Hold on, I don't want to look at the big picture. I want to look at the drug trade. You almost know. Well, I mean, if it has the word incorporate in it, then I like it. I'm a money guy. Very ambitious. I love what you're doing. Working with no.
No, Harry. That's boring.
Oh, is it?
All right, it's gone. The hypothetical raw materials trade is off the table. It's such a small and insignificant slice of revenue, I'm cutting it.
Really?
Boys, Harry felt queasy about it. We're not doing it. Can we talk about my beautiful incorporated Martinez and its many-sided business ventures now? This bold new vision of incorporated socialism I'm offering?
Well, if it has the word incorporate, then I like it. I'm a money. No, I don't like it. I don't like it, but there's not much that we can do about it. Monday noises? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, you know how that feels? Yeah. Yeah, what happened at work, Bernard? What happened?
Harry, the future I have in store for Martinez will have all the macho aesthetics you love so much. The crowns, the guns.
Ooh, gun,
I will
right.
even slip in a skull and bones for you, my friend.
Skull and bones?
Oh yeah, skull and bones. Skull and bones on the Revacholian flag. The Revacholian Death Squad.
Huh.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
The
yeah.
visual image has completely bedazzled you. You're 100% with Everard now.
No, I do not. Can I ask you about specific union members?
We're way past specific union members now. This is the big time. We're talking about the future of Revachol here, Harry.
What happened? Everything is as you left it, so basically nothing has happened. Oh.
You can bother Leonard with that. He loves to run his mouth on such matters. But I'm in big-time mode, Harry.
Leonard. Oh, the dude that painted those containers. I suppose. Okay, so what's the fine print on the document? About the youth center? Hint, hint, wink, wink.
There was no fine print, Harry. But I do hope all that construction noise and limited street access encourages some people to move. After a year of that ruckus, who wouldn't?
Hey, Harlock, good morning. And thank you for that resub with the Prime. Thank you. Very kind of you. Thank you, I appreciate that.
Oops. Yes. The noise would do the trick.
Yeah,
It'll be terrible.
true.
And when they do, they will have a good place to go. I'm currently working on renovating the buildings near the roundabout into affordable workers' palaces.
So the village is doomed.
You were there, you saw the place, a wasteland, there's nothing
Yeah,
left. But
true.
mark my words, officers, we are going to reset it.
Oh?
Reset. I have big plans for Martinez, and they do not include humans living in those pig sheds on the coast. That land will be used for municipal buildings and commerce.
What do you mean?
Harry, imagine a youth centre supermarket church complex,
Huh?
employing hundreds, no, thousands of people. The coast will be lit up with enterprise and life. All those ruins out there turned into low-income housing. Harry, enough is enough. We're taking this district back. The war was 50 years ago, for God's sake. It's time to move on.
Low-income housing. Even if part of this is true, then why not?
I accept your salute, Harry. All of it is true. I've got the centre, I've got room for a retail complex, and in 4 years I'll get the church too.
In 4 years?
The wheels are turning, Harry. The wheels of progress. This post-war limbo, I won't stand for it. There are kids practically playing with their own feces out there. It cannot go on.
There is true indignation in his voice when he speaks about the state of things, and even a touch of pain.
Aw. Thank you for that hype train. 4 subs. 100 bits. Thank you. You're awesome. Thank you.
The pain is true. He's seen kids do worse than that.
Oh, Jesus. I deserve.
Oh, I do, Harry.
Hello.
I really do. I'm gonna make the working man richer than Joyce Messier with that vote of yours. That's my job. Just like yours is to keep the peace.
I have no idea who Joyce is. Oh, is Joyce the person on the boat? I forgot her name. I disturbed. Hello.
A true flash of anger in him, as he thinks of her.
Okay, how many of you guys are there in the Union?
2,372. Plus yours truly, of course.
And they're all well motivated. At least the ones you've seen.
Okay, that's it for now.
Very nice, Harry. Is there anything else?
No. Alright, let's get moving. I want to talk to the lady on the boat. I also want to talk to Leonard about something, but I do want to talk to the lady on the boat to get that done. Still nothing there?
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here.
Okay.
If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Okay. Nothing there. Alright. So, lady on the boat it is. Hello. Why is it snowing all of a sudden? Are we that slow and everything? Oh well. Ah well. A giant aspirin on the pillow and a pattern of coffee rings on the armrest. Someone is habitually chilling next to the radio. Habitually. What a nice word. Let's scan up. Yep, I'm awake. Well, the book is titled Men from Helmdal in the Wildfire. We had so many Helmdal books already. Well, Rampo is still at work, Mr. War Eagle, I suppose, is still at work, and Phoenixer is in a meeting? So I'm practically in my own mod right now, and that's perfectly fine. Alright, lady?
You're back?
Yes,
Good. What can I help you with?
that is Joyce Messier, okay. The badge. I found my badge, by the way.
By love, you did.
She inspects the piece of blue plastic and her eyes scanning from left to right.
Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Freighter Dubois.
Oh god.
I am glad to see a man of high qualification. The situation is precarious.
Do tell.
What can I help you with, Lieutenant Freighter?
How about you share your information on the lynching, now that you've seen his badge?
Yes, please.
The goalposts have moved, Lieutenant. In the absence of the badge, I have informed my employer there will be a probe. I cannot rescind that promise. To my knowledge, the drivers are still at the roundabout. I will tell you everything I know when you've finished with them.
Hey, that was your plan all along, now wasn't it?
My plan is to share information. The only way to do that now is by telling my employers you've kept your end, which I hope you will. Because let me tell you, we are in dire waters.
Meaning, the information she has will raise the stakes in this game. How bad can the info she has be?
The sooner the probe is finished, the sooner I can share crucial information with you. Now, is there anything I can do for you in the meanwhile? Tea, perhaps?
No, I did spoke with the lorryman at the roundabout. Do we have any... Did we forget anyone?
On the contrary, officer. There are yet camionneurs you have not talked to. And don't look so surprised. In a time like this, it would be strange if Wild Pines didn't have eyes on the harbor.
They must have someone in an overlook position, near the gates.
I suggest you go back and canvass for more suspects.
Who didn't we talk to? We talked to the chill-out one, we talked to the... well, to the racist. We talked to the old lady. Which lorryman didn't we talk to? Here. Wait, where's the dude that was here? Where did he go? We talked to him. Time flies, it does. 15 months? Holy hell. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you. How are you doing? Okay, we talked to the salesperson here.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed.
Oh god. No, but I do want to talk to you again. Are you
The
just...
speakers below are banged up and worthless. The sneakers triumph over them. They're the star of the show here.
No. Okay, lorry drivers. Don't get distracted again. Lorry drivers. We talked to this dude, right? Several times. Doing alrightish, still hobbling about. That needs time. Hobbling about? What is hobbling about? We talked to the old lady. We talked to that dude. He's not a lorry driver. We talked to that dude. Do we have to talk to him again? Hi, Evira. Hello. You kicked the door
wandering
frame?
man.
Oh no!
How can I help you?
Oh, Toe's putting the blue spectrum of the rainbow to shame. Oh no! When did that happen? Oh, that sucks. I hope you feel better soon. Stupid doorway. That weasel I visited, turns out he has one hell of a colonial mug collection.
Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole.
His mug collection certainly represented antiquated social values. Yeah.
Like I said before, I don't know much about this weasel, but the bossman said he's a real piece of work. Thanks for helping out, friend.
Actually, do you know anything about the Hardy Boys?
Los Ardis? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility.
Huh?
They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Everard's law. But really, they're just like you.
Is he actually comparing you, an officer of the law, to some neighborhood vigilantes?
Yep.
Come on. He's just trying to keep the peace.
Okay, let it go.
The man
Let it
whispers
go.
a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
Why are you striking?
We're negotiating our share.
Your share?
Aye.
So, wait, so not wages and pensions?
This stuff, they already covered.
Shouldn't you be more grateful then? It's been a lot more than most people here have. At least you got the benefits, that's something.
It's not enough. Not enough to get ahead. More about keeping us in our place.
How large a share would you like?
All of it.
What?
However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
This seditious talk sounds like communism. Just so we're on the same page, communism is basically wanting to kill the rich people or deporting them to a labor camp in southeast Grad. But don't say that out loud if you're a communist.
Huh. So all of the harbor workers should be on the board. How would that work? There would never be a decision. They would never do a decision. There would just be talk. Oh my god, they're all politicians. Got the picture.
Sure thing.
What is this? News of the world? Talk about personal stuff. Get to know him.
Call me Mañana. I'm just a humble harbor worker for the past 6-7 years.
Not a given name for certain. It's a taken name. The kind for artists, or criminals, or revolutionaries and the sort. An alias. A nom de guerre.
It means call me tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say a real name is what most people call you. Now that we're getting so well acquainted, what's your name?
Be honest with him.
My name is Daria Dubois.
A strong, solid name telling of dedication and honor.
Yes.
Well met, Harrier.
And still I don't know your name. My name is Luca. I live on the second floor. I live upstairs from
Right
you.
to work!
Guess I
Right
think you've
to
seen me
work.
before.
Shame on you!
If you hear something late at night, kind of trouble. Anyway, no, I'm going. Bye. All right. Who the heck have we not talked to? Oh, is it someone in here? One of the drunkards in here? That's not a copyright strike. That's not a DMCA. No. It's all about the money, you know? It's all about the money, money, money. Even with your money, money, money. Forget about the
Hi, gendarme.
price tag.
Another rendezvous.
Smoker on the balcony. Oh, that's you. Hi. Hello. You're here.
I am. So are you. What brings you
True.
here?
Ooh, what are you doing here?
Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
I live here. My room is right upstairs. I live upstairs from you. See? It's no. Stop that. This is where I'm going to go down in history. I'm going to sing karaoke. See, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to go down in history because I'm singing karaoke.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I look forward to that.
Do you now? Okay, I met your Sunday friend.
You did?
Yes.
And how did you like him?
You were right. He was magically bureaucratic.
I told you, he can be very useful. I guess that's the charm of powerful people.
I don't know. Who is he?
A visitor from the first world. He's not like you and me, gendarme. He can always return.
Return where?
To his opportunities in Occident.
Oh.
Sur la clé. Still, his coming and going brings some life to the village.
Occident? Really? Okay.
Or is it just money? I don't know.
I don't know either. What are you two?
Friends, I told you. Sunday friends.
Mm-hmm.
Friends who like to get together from time to time.
What does it mean, a Sunday friend?
That he won't be there when times get tough, I guess.
Is that even a friend?
It is. On Sundays.
Why was he staying at your place in the middle of the night?
He has keys. And he likes the view. To the sea, I mean.
Sure. I don't want to talk about other people. I want to talk about you.
What about me, gendarme?
Tell me again about that muscular type who came to investigate the crime.
Oh yes, let's see.
Yes.
He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building, asking questions.
You heard 2 of the songs already, Bernard. You heard 2. And if we count the Twitch Sings, the birthday song, then you actually heard 3 of them already. My goodness, it's time for a concert, huh? What did you tell him?
Nothing. That I didn't see anything.
And he believed you?
Why shouldn't he?
Did you tell him about your friend?
What friend?
Your Sunday friend.
No, I don't think it came up.
What did he look like?
Muscular, handsome, strong, like one of those military types.
Uh-huh. Besides muscular, did he have any other identifying traits?
Oh, let me think.
Yes. Think.
He had an accent.
Okay.
He sounded like one of those mercenaries.
Which ones?
He sounded vaguely Oranese. No, not vaguely, scratch that. He sounded definitely Oranese.
Was he alone?
Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece.
His earpiece?
Yes, you know those tiny speaker microphones that fancy security guards sometimes wear.
Okay, what was he saying?
Just reporting back whatever I was telling him.
Okay, well, thanks for the information.
Sure. Anything else on your mind?
That won't go over well, but it's a white one, so we can do it again.
It's the sports. He's a sports guy.
Okay.
All about that physical prowess and athletic skill. Nothing else here.
All right.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Bye-bye. So many other people, let's talk to them.
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform winces as she notices you.
Wow, a horse-faced woman? That's rough.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
As Lieutenant Kitsuragi explained, a patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant.
Everything all right? Why don't you want to talk to me?
I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
Have I wronged you?
No, you haven't wronged me. It's okay.
Something changes in her. It's pity. Pity comes over her.
Okay, fine. Let's talk.
Ah.
What did you want?
What does one talk about with a fellow officer?
What precinct are you from?
What precinct?
Yes.
Am I from? God, he doesn't know.
Fucking deranged lunatic.
Excusez-moi, who are you?
What precinct?
Am I from?
Fucking deranged lunatic.
Really? Okay. Ah, you have a blue uniform and mine is black. What does it mean?
It means I'm a patrol officer, sir.
Okay. My god, it's like pulling teeth.
You look like shit. And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
I know, it's intentional.
Like undercover?
Well, as far as disguises go, this is one of the best I've seen. I mean, I could swear you're an actual bomb.
Yeah, we're good like that.
Oh, come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week on him.
It's not just this week. What you want?
There's something about this guy that matches with a face in your head. A similar but different face. The suit, the sunglasses, the haircut. He's famous. That's how you know his face.
Oh?
You know what it is. It's like the two of you know each other. Just ask him.
Tell me the truth. Do you know me from somewhere?
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Another life.
From where?
Yes, from another life.
Okay.
A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the...
Of the...
To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
41st. 57th? Damn, which one are we? One is from the 41st and one is from the 57th. Which ones are we? Ah! See, 41st. I knew that. 41st.
Okay. That's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere.
It gives you a long, meaningful look and adds.
Somewhere good.
Kim, who is this guy?
I'm not getting involved in this.
Uh-oh.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him. Oh boy, they're mad at him. No wonder. He just doesn't recognize them.
Okay, let's talk more about that hypothetical station 41 you mentioned.
Okay.
Oh, the hypothetical 41. Yeah, let's fantasize about that. He blinks aggressively. I'm not busy, you're not busy, let's just play around. Do you have a crime to solve?
Oh, no, no, no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's been quite a privilege seeing you work.
This isn't helping.
Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment?
You seem like a cool guy. No, you seem like a bit of a drag. No offense, but I could do better. Kim's cooler than you.
I'm sure he's fucking flattered. But Kim is not part of the thought experiment. In this one, we're partners.
The lieutenant is silent.
Would you now, or would I be cramping your style? Never mind. Partner.
I'm not your partner. This union is temporary.
Yes.
A little premonition for you, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant?
Sooner or later,
Is that what we
probably
call it?
sooner, your new friend tells you he doesn't need you. He will then suggest you should fuck off. When that happens, I suggest you take his advice.
The lieutenant merely bows his head in response.
Who else?
You're not going to believe this, but police officers, yes sir, solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting that drink on at 2 o'clock. Just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant like you, the far-out son of Lang.
Who's the far-out son of Lang? What?
Oh, it's you, you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you. Not even a little bit.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I said, just an urban myth. You are not the son of Lang.
Good.
He's trying to protect you from further rough handling, dished out by this sunglassed man.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
His grey eyes suddenly flash above the glass frames. They feel sad.
It's a mere second, but it feels like you saw something. A gram of compassion in that sadness.
Okay, are you famous or something?
Not as famous as you, superstar.
Yeah, it's still irony.
Fine.
No, not entirely.
Got some questions for you. I'm a cop.
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like?
Like a man down on his luck. I'm trying really hard here, man.
Oh, well, go solve your case then. That would count as trying hard.
He didn't answer your question.
Now, will you answer some of my questions for me?
No.
No. Okay, why not?
Because it's not my job. Why don't you go and fucking do yours and solve this damn hanging?
If you don't want to answer questions, maybe you want to hear me say things.
Actually, I don't want to hear you say things.
I don't like
Come on,
it.
Jean.
Okay, say things. I want to hear you say things.
Hear that? He wants you to say things. Suddenly, out of nowhere, case-related things start popping up in your head.
So, do you know who hanged him?
Not yet.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't know. Why are you?
Who knows why we do the things we do? Somehow, bouncing those ideas off the man with sunglasses felt calming, like you've done it before.
Oh my god, there's more. You want something more? What is it? Okay, why not? Let's do the oath. So, do you know who hanged him? Yeah, I don't know.
Okay,
Oh my
maybe
god,
have to-
there's
Ah,
more.
okay
Watch
then.
out for yourself.
That voice, so very familiar. Did you hear it when calling to your station and reporting your badge missing?
Oh really? I wonder where.
I lost my badge recently. When I called to report it missing, you were there.
That's the where you remember me from?
Yes. I haven't seen you before.
Okay then. It's probably a coincidence.
I don't like you at all.
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right?
I know! Super weird.
There's something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on.
Our.
You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at. But still.
It's impossible. I don't want to waste my time.
Of course, yes. It's preposterous.
Okay. So. There's something that she wants to tell you. You just have to present her with your badge to hear it. I did. Or perhaps if you did her a favor, she could waive off the formality. Whatever the case, you need to know what she knows. Yes. But I don't know who is the last dude that we need to talk to. Because we talked to all the lorry drivers, I thought. There was one dude here all the time, but he's not anymore, but I don't know where he went, which is, well, not good. Do any of you know who I miss talking to? On the roundabout?
Looking for something? Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation. The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months maybe. But this here is just the last week or so. Apples.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Look, as detective, I come from a long line of lorrymen. We got ancient rights and privileges. Oh, I'm here to pick up a load of fucking apples, man. Just regular Koiko picked apples.
Koiko may be another derogative. For a person from Grad, you think?
Ah, so they grow apples in Grad?
Yep, it's one of their main exports. They grow them down South Yekokata. A beautiful place. Got great scenic vistas.
You keep saying Koikos. What do they actually mean?
He means the people living in Grad.
Yeah, you know, Gradniks, Gradvolk. Those degenerates from Grad.
Oh, okay, so it's an ethnic slur.
Hey, if the name and description fit by the very grace of nature, who am I to say otherwise?
Can I see them apples?
Did you miss the part where I said they aren't here yet? Besides, even if I did have some, I wouldn't go putting my nose in them, huh?
He looks at you with a strange glint in his eyes.
Relax. You've got all you can get here. He probably doesn't even know what he's hauling, even if it is something unsavory. So he'd remain unaccountable.
You said something about the rights and privileges of lorrymen?
Oh yeah, they're a big deal. My great-grandfather was a carter, had a royal license and everything. We've tried to hold on to our privileges.
What's a carter?
Someone with a cart. What did you think it was? That's how deep into history our thing reaches, before machines.
And that's a privilege?
Sure fucking is. We have a guild and everything, huh? Very ancient, very prestigious.
So you're in a carter's guild?
Goddamn right. They've been trying to fuck us out of our heritage in the name of profit. But when they try to replace us, they'll regret it. Trusting street thugs with their goods is going to fuck 'em right up the ass. Mark my words. Generations of practice ain't no laughing matter. Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body. You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
So I take it you're not smuggling drugs out of Martinez?
Not in, not out. I'll never betray the purity of my tribe.
So you're telling us that you don't know anything about drug smuggling through Terminal B?
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Then what are you still hanging around here for? Most other communers have left.
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking on at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
I did see one lorry with the trailer doors open on my way here. Do you know what happened?
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved his country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some kip boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over it. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
Bad for him, I guess.
It's a fucking travesty, is what it is.
Okay. I'm okay. Yes, I'm pretty much okay. Trying to find that last lorry driver, though, who actually tell us something about Terminal B.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
Because without that, we are not going to continue with Joyce, which is sad. We have to talk to her, but she doesn't talk to us unless we do that Terminal B thing.
The woman is still hunched over the railing, her head swaying to the music, her eyes looking at nothing in particular.
Huh? What is it? What do you want?
What are you on?
Diamonds.
Diamonds, really?
Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
What are you really hauling?
Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
So you don't know what you're hauling in your own lorry?
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't.
She says that as if something narcotic is the real reason.
Wait, you get high off driving the lorry?
Oh, it's so much more than a high where I go, Herife. It's low. I go to the bottom.
Yeah, it's definitely some kick. Some terrible kick in the dark. A sleep kick. Perhaps you can find out later.
What if the cargo is contraband?
Then it's contraband, lawman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest. Lock me away like Bad Hand Hermenegildo.
You seem like a woman who knows a thing or two about drugs.
What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel. The great adversary, no drugs can compare.
Where could I get my hands on an experience like that?
If you don't know,
I wanted to ask if you'd be interested in smuggling some drugs.
why would I want to do that?
For commerce, the lifeblood of Isolas of the Isolas? I don't know, the thrill of the criminal lifestyle?
Lowman, what in the name of God are you talking about?
Okay, let me put it another way. Are you smuggling drugs through Terminal B?
Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way. Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiriza to Grat on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiriza to Grat, Lowman?
Drugs.
No, Lowman. Diamonds.
Damn this. Make her answer.
I didn't ask you about diamonds, did I? I don't care about that.
Diamonds are good for you, Lowman. You should try them sometime. Make yourself pretty like Eva de Zoras.
If you had to guess, who do you think is smuggling drugs around here?
Easy. It's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet. Also, he's the only one I can see from here.
That's correct. There is no visibility of any of the others.
Okay. So, if you're not involved with the drug trafficking, then why are you still waiting here?
Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the futures of this world. It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree. Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will, to the Great Plains.
I think we're done here, no?
Yes. Thank you for now. Okay, poet. Uh-oh. Did some things, did you, Khan? How are you doing?
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind? Nope. Don't smoke.
Really?
Some of the other drivers do, though. There's still a few around, waiting for the jam to disperse.
Not
Yeah,
well? How come?
Nothing wrong with that statement. Your senses have nothing to add.
You could also check the kiosk down the street. Frit. With 3 T's. Rebishaw's weird. Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Time to arrest him. Relax. He's merely joking.
You're under arrest.
Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
That's your machine behind you?
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
Yeah, these lorries are pretty neat.
Neat. For carrying large quantities of cargo a long distance. These found tracksuits need to find their way to the kids way out in Wamrau and Loran Bird somehow.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he's spent too long in this lorry.
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
Could I get one of those fallen tracksuits you're holding? I mean...
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise.
Okay.
The bosses won't be happy.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know?
I'm sorry to hear that, Ken. I hope you feel better
What?
soon.
Those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
Just be straight with him.
Well, I don't need to get high and I'm not looking for a dealer, but maybe that's something that keeps him talking?
Hey, man, that's serious criminal talk. Are you trying to pull some sort of an entrapment thing on me?
What? No, of course not.
Then what's your deal here?
So much for subtlety. Better get straight to the point.
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
So who do you think then? Oh, wait, why are you still hanging around?
Gotta guard the stuff. Bosses don't look kindly on missing cargo, and it gives me time to work on my rhymes.
I'm trying to figure out who the drug trafficker is, and we talked to every one of them. And I was thinking that maybe after talking to the lady on the boat again, that we might get some new informations, and I left some of those talking bits out before.
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Damn it! I don't know who else to talk. That stupid traitor? I'm not a fan of that dude either. This one here. Do you have anything new?
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer! Everything's cool here.
What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool, the customers are cool, the place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
From out on the bay, a cool wind gathers. It sweeps into the city, tugging at the textiles hanging around the stand. Some distance away, the sound of a tin can clattering across the street can be heard.
You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang!
Ugh, whether I'm cool is unimportant. I have police questions for you.
You're right, officer. 100%. No playing around then. Strictly business. Maybe I can interest you in some premium menswear instead.
What's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs.
We're looking for a lorry driver who's transporting drugs out of the harbor. He or she is in this traffic jam.
That's so cool. You investigating the local drug trade like some cool narc? But I am not a lorry driver. I am just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
But you are a lorry man. Another driver has identified you and your lorry.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder, and he's an asshole.
He stops to think.
Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
So you forgot to tell me?
Exactly. It's such a small part of my life. It's in the rear view mirror now. I'm climbing out of that hole with ingenuity.
Silang, my source tells me you're the transporting drug. You're the one transporting drugs for the Union.
No! That's insane! It's the fat hater. He's been eyeing me for a week and he sent you here. Maybe he's the one, huh? Have you thought about that?
Stop squirming. What do you know about the drug operation?
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd? You know, the drug crowd?
No, he wasn't talking about an abstract crowd. It was that crowd. There's more here. He's afraid of this crowd, whoever they are, more than he is of the racist lorry man.
It wasn't some drug crowd. You know who they are. Tell me. No. Well, yeah, tell me now.
Shush, please. There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please, don't get me into this mess. I spent 15 years working my way up.
If you don't want to get in this mess, raise your voice, you have to give us a reason to move on. Or we're buddies. Help us out. No one will know it was you.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
Is the lady driver the old woman back there? Dazed out strange?
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you.
It could be. She was strange. He's not ruling her out.
Okay, who are the other drivers who talk?
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now?
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos.
Okay, we're cool now.
All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives. Both of you. You deserve it. Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All reversal.
Okay, well, that was not what I wanted.
Very cool.
There you go.
I like your style, officer.
Start with a little compliment, then work your way up from there. This is about business, remember.
Hey, you seem like a really successful entrepreneur. Would you like to support a member of the local police force?
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
After all this mess, the broken seals, lying to you, come on.
Think of it as an investment.
An investment? What kind of investment?
Or you could not make this about corruption and go with something even wilder.
Invest into me not telling your employer about your operation here.
Ha! That! You drive a hard bargain, officer. I respect that. Okay. What's it going to cost me? Be reasonable.
10 real.
Sounds like a fair deal all around.
Perfect.
Corruption.
It's just like bus or seagull. A kid watching out of a window describing things going by. He doesn't like it too much, but what do you do?
I look around, thanks. Okay. Find out to the lady driver. Okay, now we go back to her. An echo? I hope not. There shouldn't be any echo. I think we fixed the echo situation. And Khan, thank you for that 3 months. Thank you. That's 3 months, 3 stream streak. Thank you for that. That's very kind of you. Yeah, lady, talk to me. I know it now.
Lowman, you caught me at an opportune moment. This awful weather keeps me awake. You can entertain me with your questions.
Alright, you are the lady driver?
Did you just call me a lady, Herife?
She clearly doesn't think she's a lady.
I was told of a woman driver. You're the only woman here.
I'm not that either, Herife. I've gone too far from it all to remember what was between my legs. It doesn't work like that on the long haul.
So you're not the driver everyone is terrified of?
I'm only terrifying to small children, and to those who used to know me.
Then who is the female driver I was told of?
How should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other communers sniffing around, when I have my movies to go to? Because they can no longer recognize the person I once was.
You said long haul, that's...
The big ones, the trucks. There's no women and men there, it's all just... In the middle of this town, there's a ghostly motorway. It takes all the people where they want to stay.
You feel very cold suddenly, as if standing face to face with a terrifying adversary. Then the feeling dissipates, and all you see is an aging woman.
That's all I needed to know, thanks.
Oh, Sim.
Something in her is pulling towards some unknown rest state. She twitches, like a sleep kick.
Is she talking about diamonds again? Then we are going to leave.
Diamonds?
Okay.
Of course not. Whatever stupid things they put in...
That's
all
enough
you
for
wanted
me.
to know?
Okay, thanks. Alright, now we need to find her lorry. Twitch app was having scars from the second day you thought you lost your your last brain cell. Why would it be the last one? What happened? Understand creativity? No. Why can't I go up in logic? Well, okay. Alright, maybe now that we know who the lady is, we can... that we can talk to the boat lady again, to Joyce again. Maybe that will finally appease her. Brain cell goes bo bo do bo bo do bo.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Yeah.
Word has traveled, yes, but nothing of real substance has surfaced yet, I gather. Wild Pines has eyes on the intersection, but not ears.
One of the tall buildings overlooking the roundabout. It would give them a read on the entire quarter.
It appears we are being monitored every step we take, colleague. Did we have any other business here?
Huh? I am thoroughly confused about this one. Okay, let's see. Let's see. That doesn't. Okay. Forget about it. Apparently, a lot of people are either stuck on this one as well, or they say it's downright bugged. Great! So she isn't helping us at all. Awesome. Fun times. Well, maybe we can get to the village now and I can get the gun back. That would be a thing. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Broken down fence. Someone has broken down the fence and the barbed wire. I see Uni. Hello. Taking all the money. The wind has corralled by the 4-story buildings around this yard. Okay. The swing is missing. No one's been here for a long time. Glory has says the graffito to the ghosts of us. Someone has left the music collection beneath the tarpaulin. Oh, there's a tape so we can sing the karaoke. More money. Perfect. Oh, wait. What was that?
Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere.
What happened here?
In this yard?
The lieutenant looks at the small building. A flock of grey swallows takes off the distance.
He's assessing the situation. How long ago was it abandoned?
Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscur for cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago.
So this course is part of the bloc obscur?
Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drunks. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house.
At least they left the music behind. You're right. It's no place. Let's go. Now we can sing karaoke. I don't know what it's good for, but we can do it. Don't call Abigail, grumbles an unshaven man with a ruddy nose. He narrows his eyes at you as if in recognition, then turns his head away.
The noxious odor emanating from the drunken man is strong and familiar.
Don't you call her? Yeah! Don't call Abigail!
Okay, this is... who's Abigail?
Abigail. Don't you fucking call Abigail.
Abigail is his wife or girlfriend.
Yes.
Chances are she's gone. Calling her wouldn't make it any better or worse. You're not going to get anything out of this guy. He's too drunk.
Yep.
Never thought you'd see such a thing in your life. But this guy's a little too drunk.
Don't call Abigail.
Yep. Okay, not doing it. Who are you?
Hey, Tequila! Welcome to reality.
Oh, right, we had that conversation.
How's it treating you?
Okay. Tequila! No. Let's talk to that old lady, because apparently she has our gun. Inside you hear the cozy sound of some kind of heater sputtering.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
About the document you signed, Everett plans to muscle you out with construction noise? Wait, before we do that, does she really have our gun? No, she hasn't. She's not. You must meet her near the fish market at 22 and get your service wagon back. Oh, okay. Alright. So we have to wait until till 10 p.m. We can talk to Andre, the rave dude, the one that looks like one of them island boys, looking back from the rust-colored water. You, oh, go figure. Go figure.
So you had a talk with Andre, and now you want to discuss things with Noid. Good. It's good to talk to Andre first. Gave me time to get a read.
Yeah, that's what I
Hi
want
again.
to do.
So, how are things going?
About the church, I checked it out.
And? What happened?
I talked to the shadow being climbing the beams, a man living on the ceiling.
Oh man, the crab man you mean? Who is he? What did you think?
He gave me this odd lecture on alcoholism before rambling on and on about mother's love.
Really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church?
There's something sinister going on under the building's roof. Thinks he's getting high or something.
What do you mean?
It didn't sound like a sober man's talk. He must be getting visions up there.
No matter. Is he gonna be a problem?
Yeah, Noid is right. Let's get back to the point. What are we gonna do about him?
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
As far as I can tell, he's not going to leave. He'll climb around up there, and guys, you'll never catch them. Catch him.
I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? A spooky guy climbing around when all the guests are trying to have nice, friendly hyper time?
Don't worry, I don't think he really gives a damn about you or anyone else.
I guess it's not a massive problem, now that I think of it.
Everyone is welcome to dance till the morning light! Yeah!
Maybe. I guess we'll figure something out. Okay, but what about the other spooker? The one in Grandma's clothes? Did you see her?
I was using the mainframe when Suna, the former and lead programmer of Fortress Accident, appeared.
A programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Did you ask her about the nightclub?
She said you guys haven't been completely honest with me about your plans.
Come on, man. Who will you trust? The spooky programmer or us? We just want to make the world a better place.
Feel the love! Get down and feel it!
Yeah.
A half-hearted sell of something which does not seem worth buying.
The love? No, I'm really not feeling it at all.
You'll get there, believe me. When we've got our gear set up, things will be flowing and pumping. Anyway, now that it's settled, how did she seem? I mean, disposition-wise, about the dance club idea. Yeah, Oda 9. Rocking it or dropping it?
She didn't like the Nordic dance club idea.
What a pity! That's my favourite thing in the world! And she doesn't like it at all!
A shame. What can we do now? Do you see a way out of this jam? And into a laser-lit future of dance and unity?
Unity! Dance!
She made it very clear that she won't leave until her own project is finished.
And you can't just evict her?
No, I won't evict her. We have to come up with a different solution.
Look at you, Honor Man.
Yes.
No, Noid. He's right. Maybe we've approached it the wrong way after all. I'm sure there's a workaround. We can make a deal not to bother her. If that's okay with her, we only want to get in the church and spread the joy and ecstasy of music.
The lines in the dark exist. Coexist.
Oh.
At least Crabman seems like an advanced being. He's hard. He'll understand.
Yeah, he can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like Nordic dance music?
She absolutely does not. Really, truly despises it.
Egghead cannot believe what you just said. It makes him pump the jam a little slower for a moment, but then he returns to the full swing of it.
No worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? If it's all okay with you, what do you think?
I refuse to throw her out, but I can try convincing her.
Excellent! Good luck, my friend. Goodbye, officer.
Hi, Darkseid. Hello. Good afternoon. Okay, let's try to cooperate with her. Gives us something to do until 10. Maybe, until we can talk to someone who then gives us our gun back.
Yes, what is it?
What if you didn't have to leave? I talked to Andre, he wants to make it work.
I don't want to make anything work.
Hold on, you don't want to make anything work?
Yes, anything.
Oh.
I don't want to make anything work.
Alright, got your message.
Good.
Easy. When her research is done, she can move out.
Listen, about your research. You mentioned earlier that it is not going very well. Maybe I can help with something?
What? No, I don't really need any help with the project.
But if I could help you finish the project, then you wouldn't have to live in a church next to the Boom Boom anymore. Just think about it.
She thinks about it. A glassy look in her eyes. A gust of wind brings more snow in from the broken gallery. It touches her hair.
All right. Bring me the game's offside copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help. It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself.
By your old workspace? Do you mean the studio of Fortress Accident in that office building on Plaza?
Yeah, that's the one. You can get in through the bookshop. You just have to do some explaining to the bookstore lady.
You mean Plaisance?
That's her name, I believe.
And where exactly is the offside copy?
There's this giant ice bear fridge in the building's cellar. It's there. Don't worry, you can't miss the bear. It's hideous.
Okay. Alright, I'll go look for the offside copy.
Thanks.
She thinks for a moment, then reaches behind the radio computer and hands you what looks like an oversized pry bar.
And here's my Kvalsund multi-tool. You might need it to hack loose some ice. It opens everything. If you get me the offside copy, then you can keep the Kvalsund.
It hurts a bit for her to say this. She's not too happy to be parting with the Kvalsund.
Okay. Right, I'll let you work in peace now. The multi-tool, and we're helping with that thing. Okay, let's go. Wait. You wouldn't either? Beautiful piece of hardware? What? We go in here. Oh yeah, we did. Alright. I need some fast travel in this game. My goodness. Clearly an imposter, that lady. A real programmer would never part with her multi-tool. I see. Okay, bookstore. Bookstore, bookstore. Hey, Plaisance. Maybe this way?
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
She's right. Those curtains give off some eerie vibes. Better not mess with it.
What's behind these curtains?
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books?
Nope.
The books are all you care about.
Nope.
Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
Examine the strange cage-like trinket.
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, A disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you. Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you.
Pull open the curtains.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
Her hand has closed around her pendant, her fingers nervously playing with the talisman.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
I've heard there's a fridge there that I need.
Everybody suddenly needs something from there. Leave the curtains be. It's what it wants.
Okay, so what's in there has a will, and it wants you to enter? This is bad.
This is about the curse? That's why you're afraid?
No, it's just a storeroom for the employees, I told you. Now please step away from the curtains.
Ma'am, this is... This is different. I'm a police officer. I need to get in there.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
No? She stops abruptly as her hand flies over her mouth, baffled by her own bluntness.
I am sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
The curtains do seem frail suddenly, not robust enough to contain a slippery darkness.
But I sense this place calling for me, but I must investigate beyond the threshold.
You do? My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir.
Okay, I don't care. You can't stop me. I'll open them.
No!
Yes!
Please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything extreme.
Talking is always good. Go see what she has to say.
My goodness, woman, just spit it out.
Lies. Rip them open, we say. There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
Lady, if you don't have anything important to say, I'm going to go to those curtains and not only pull them apart, but...
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Why are you so uptight about those curtains? I just want to know what's on the other side. No. What? Yes.
I already told you. It's just a storage room for employees.
Stop lying.
I don't understand why it's so important to you. Just let it go, officer.
No.
Go buy some goddamn books. You're supposed to be drawn to the books.
If it's just a storage room, then it wouldn't hurt if I just peeked inside. It's not like it's cursed, right?
No!
She wavers under your gaze, mouth pressed into a tight-lipped frown. Then she breaks down.
Okay, fine. It's because this place is cursed. Just like Annette said, they don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Are you happy now, officer? Happy that you've ruined everything?
She closes her eyes and starts mumbling something to her pendant.
Host of hosts, she prays. Guard me and my honest business venture from the curse that lurks behind the curtains. Take it easy. You've broken her resistance. Pushing her further will gain nothing.
Sorry. Grandpa just brought something to munch, some donuts. And we had to open the package, so sorry about that. How does this curse manifest itself?
The curse is so much worse than you could imagine.
Really?
It's a disease, eating at the very foundation.
A shiver runs through the woman as she looks around the dimly lit store.
It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy.
Didn't that curtain just move?
Okay, Annette mentioned that the previous tenants have experienced some financial troubles.
It's not just that, officer. We're dealing with something supernatural here. It's the cacodemons, feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statements.
Cacodemons?
There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie, lingering presence. As if I was unwanted here.
Thanks, Darkseid.
Sounds familiar.
Don't mention it.
She nudges her glasses, anxious and tense.
Would you like me to take the case? I could investigate, see if the curse is real.
Most certainly not. I don't want anyone who's not familiar with the psychic arts to get involved in this mess. Stay away. Leave the spirits be, so they can return to their slumber.
Psychic arts? Sounds right down our alley.
Convince her to let you investigate the doomed commercial area.
Time to fire up the old lie machine.
Ma'am, I'm a renowned private investigator, a paragon of law and specialist in all things criminal. I don't want to say that at all.
Yes, you do.
No, it's really stupid.
The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense. Every now and then, she nudges her glasses.
Okay, I was told there is a huge fridge in the building's cellar. Can you lead me there?
A fridge? No, I don't know anything about a fridge. Aren't you interested in books?
No, you have to let me... you have to let me to the cellar. There's something I desperately need from there.
Who? What? I don't understand what you're talking about. I can't in good conscience risk releasing the Bane of Doom upon all because you need something from the cellar.
It's not just something from the cellar. I'm doing it for your previous neighbor, Sona Lukanen Gilde.
Oh, you mean that girl with those bizarre machines? I recall her now. Her energetic presence was off. Very off. She kept rambling something about her memory being lost. In fact, it's odd how many of these troubles started with her departure. How do I know she's not behind the curse? We definitely have to contain it now.
No. Farewell. Stop it.
The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you. You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little cage-like trinkets, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I warned you! You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding!
Go drink some tea. Ghostly silhouettes of hairdryers. No sane person would ever put their head in such a machine. Well, my mom did. A vaguely androgynous portrait of a man. Merely looking at that unmanly haircut threatens your masculinity. Oh my god.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
Some women still do. They do. I agree. Hey, Gastro, thank you for that resub. Thank you. I appreciate that. And good to see you. Hello. Hello. How are you doing?
What if you just break it down?
Can I just do that? Break down the door?
That's right. Take in your surroundings. You need to have a solid ground and a proper posture if you want to succeed.
Okay, first, check your posture.
Steady breathing.
Okay.
Solid core.
Yep.
You've got this.
Thank you.
With one shoulder forward, you're ready to smash into the door like a battering ram.
Check your surroundings.
The room is dimly lit and littered with old barbershop rubbish, but the path to the door is clear.
And what about the door?
It's made of a solid block of wood, but it has stood there for ages. The hinges are old and coated with a carmine layer of rust. It should be doable.
Okay. We are doing this. Most likely we are going to shatter at the door, and the door wouldn't go anywhere, but we are still trying to do that. Hiya! Told ya.
You smash into the wood and see a small crack appear on the door frame. It's going to take one more try to break through to the other side. But you've done it.
You're not thinking of trying again, are you?
Oh, maybe shot at the shoulder? Yep. Whoa! Face first! Ouch! Face first into the door. That's funny. Sorry, but it is funny. Good.
What is this place?
It's the netherworld beyond the veil. Looks like a gym to me.
Yes, but no one's been here in ages.
He draws a stripe on the dusty floor with his foot.
I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us. Don't forget to take it out of your bag before we move on.
Some specks of dust shimmer in a faint beam of daylight falling from the window. Other than that, the room is dark. An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
Let's just keep going. I'm sure it's just a regular abandoned house. Nothing mysterious here.
Sounds good.
Okay, so we want the flashlight, and we want that very weird tool. Okay. Do I not have a head anymore? Oh no, I gave it to the girl on the eyes. Yeah. Oh, are we stylish now? Okay. He used his head. Yep. Sand is dripping from the sandbag. I mean, come on. Who's going face first into a door when you just unhinged your shoulder? Seriously. What is that? What did I just pick up? A shot put ball. I have no idea what that is. A ball used for play shot put, a favorite pastime of elderly gentlemen. I feel like you should hold on to this and make good use of it. Sell such beautiful old school sports equipment would be a sin. Is that some sort of bowl thing? The poster says Sirius Fortis and the rest is worn off. Oh, wait. Smells like leather and sweat.
A barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates.
The weird game the two oldsters were playing where... Yeah, that's what I mean. I think it's called Boule? B-O-U-L-E-S? I'm not sure though.
It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard. Why does it feel so familiar?
No. Head hurts. Look, Kim, it's a trap. There are no collars on the barbell.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then.
What kind of bastard would remove the collars? The collars should be a felony.
It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
Okay, well, we can just leave then. Who are you? Worn out wall bars. They look unsafe. Yep, they do. Ooh, spooky. What's this? The hallway is blocked by an old window, panes and debris. A large demijohn full of strange liquid. Wild animals stare at you in the dark, stuffed and mounted. Ew, creepy. Airship rotors covered in spiderwebs. They remind you of blades. Looks like the remains of 24 window repair shop. Huh. Naked mannequin torso, a strange yellow color. Like a ball you throw at athletic competition? You mean like... Oh! Oh, that one. That could also be.
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes, like some ancient cave mural.
That is some nice art here, by the way. I like that one. I don't know what it is, but I like it.
Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board. These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins casting wax-based magic.
What?
Translucent welkins with organs shining under their skin, and even ether welkins hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. Who are all those creatures? Fantasies of a tortured, feverish mind?
It sounds like a D&D race.
One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
Is it important?
It's Vara Hamira, a high welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-welkin races will be purged.
Ooh.
The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with welkin, green welkin, dread welkin, and the high welkin, to rule them all.
Oh, jeez.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little welkin creatures.
Yep. Well, this has been educational. Let's move on from the welkins.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
And for what? All gone.
Inspect the photos.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried-up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones. Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine.
Oh, sure.
A much-needed respite from our own world.
Now compare eggnog and morphine.
A pinned postcard reads, the heat-death scenario. A desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe.
Inspect the schedule.
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50.
Last year.
Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid. The grand scheme of production and money. It looks a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal.
What happened?
As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Looks like they didn't make it.
Yeah, the lieutenant looks at the frigid ice field of nothingness.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, see the prod schedule filament for details.
Uh-huh. Inspect the notes.
The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans. Call in, tune out, Wirral untethered, and heat death of the universe. The full text reads, heat death of the universe is the new black. Another note says, the biggest advancement in role-playing systems since the 30s.
I thought it was orange is the new black.
Outside, a cold wind wraps the building in its bosom. Snowflakes in the wind. An old woman passes what the locals call the doomed commercial area. She tries hard not to look at the bookstore windows. It's unwise.
Okay. What's this?
A dusty radio computer sleeps on its wired frame, forgotten and unused. Its keyboard has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
Another radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
Do you think I should turn it on?
It's your call. You're in charge of this expedition, officer.
Turn it on.
The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open.
Look inside the compartment.
It's empty like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected.
This is where the memory should go.
Press play.
Nothing happens.
Yeah. Press print.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Pity.
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker, the mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. A diagram for summoning some time-forgotten being. The symbols seem very esoteric.
What am I looking at?
Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. Sparse and cryptic.
Radio frequencies for what?
Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
So, we're dealing with something medical here?
You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled The Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants.
It wants?
Looks like a surveillance program.
Who's the Game Master?
Someone very important. The leader of a massive on-air game built by these people.
If it's a game, then who's playing?
Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. A list of names under the stations suggests people across 6 Isolas would be playing. Muindi, Insulinda, Kotla, Grad, Samara, and even Ilmara. All of this is gone, left unrealized. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
Why do you say that?
The schedule. I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
What else?
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages.
So it's a gaming company. Scribbled across a notebook, developers is the most advanced RPG in the universe. Blue velvet, soft to the touch, moth-bitten. Is this Emma's atelier? Atelier, I think I should say. What do we have here?
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
Oh, okay. It's obvious this is what remains of Sona's radio game studio, Fortress Accident, I think.
Yes, I got that. What I meant was, what were they trying to achieve with this damn game? What were their ambitions? Because this here looks rather advanced.
He has respect and curiosity. for this failed endeavor. This is way above your tiny little policeman head.
I don't know, I'm not an artist.
Okay, well, I think...
Yes. The lieutenant takes a step back, steepling his hands.
It looks like one of those popular pen-and-paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
Utter madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
Has anyone ever done this before?
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Graz, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry.
Not in Revachol West, among the ruins.
But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an inter-isolary game before. We just don't have the technology.
And this was a role-playing game?
Indeed. Those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff.
Yep.
The world looks like a modified version of the WeWorld board game, with hit death thrown in.
How were they planning to do that?
Through call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game, as long as they have a two-way radio.
Uh-huh.
Then there's the game master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts.
His fascination has swept aside other concerns for the moment. He's a little hooked.
What do you think happened to the company?
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard.
Wow.
Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but...
Lieutenant tilts his head, thinking. The world is cold and lonely. This would keep it company. Let's finish it.
It's too late for that, I'm afraid.
Aww.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Production schedule, filament memory. Oh, that's the memory that we use for the machine. Steel rotor blades bearing a slipstream logo. Skis with a slipstream printed on the laminated top layer. Hey, wait a second. I have the memory stick now here. Hi, Paul Kokos.
Tiles
Hello.
on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Insert the production schedule.
Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
Press play again.
The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine.
Oh, you again.
This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
Yvonne, it's me again. How are you?
Good, thank you. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
Let's try the password for the production schedule.
Good. Please repeat the password.
After live death.
Good. I've unlocked the production schedule. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament.
Really? She just used the same password? Maybe those radio computer guys aren't that paranoid after all.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
That's all for now.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow.
Okay.
Fluorescent with a quiet determination, the printer starts printing, a piece of paper unfolding like a handheld fan. A black crisscross of letters covers its surface. It's a project report written by the lead producer, Andrew Andy Schott, about Whirl Untethered, a radio game developed by Studio Fortress Accident. The first few pages give an overview of the capital and workforce, while the rest of it seems to be a production schedule.
Skim through the production schedule, whatever it is.
The production schedule depicts their glorious descent into bankruptcy.
Uh-oh. Right. What happened?
It was impossible not to fail. The project was too large, and no amount of money could satiate the ever-expanding ambitions of the development team. They tried to make a 4 million real game with 400,000 in their bank account.
We have 51, just saying.
They thought they could bridge the gap with pure willpower and imagination. They couldn't.
Oh, so they were done in by their own ambition.
No.
But,
even then, success remained within an ever-narrowing margin of possibility that, despite everything, never entirely disappeared. That is, until they discovered the Valley of the Heads.
The what?
At the 11th hour, the lead designer, Jimsk-born Sulisław Jalisa, decided that what Wirral Untethered needed was a secret mystical location at the extreme edge of the map. This place was to be the Valley of the Heads, where the heads of all the headless constructs could be found. The player would have been able to choose a head for their headless party member, and each head would have been voiced on air by a professional actor.
I hope you're taking notes so you can actually finish this game, because it sounds intriguing.
So many. The last count, there were approximately 10,000 heads for 10,000 headless men, all of which could be endlessly recombined.
At least 10,000 heads for 10,000 headless men, all of which can endlessly recombine. Oh, that's pretty bad. So that's what did then...
Well, yeah, that and the catastrophic data loss.
Must be the anomalies Sona mentioned in the church log.
On the nature of the data loss, there's ominously little information in the production log. It comes at the very end, where things get fuzzy and dark, where tables and numbers seem to vanish into an eerie nothingness, before the Egonian investors pulled the plug. What is clear is that one day, an unidentified numeric anomaly occurred on the East Insulindian lintel front, just as the Wirral Untethered project was being compiled that day.
You had a colleague with a problem question in the office just now? Hi, colleague of Elvira. Hello. It's a very good game and everybody should play this, so he said. Well, it is a fun one. Sometimes it's a little bit langatmig, you know what I mean? A little bit draggy. But that could just be because I'm stupid. Wouldn't push that past me. But next to that, it's a fun one. I like it. I didn't understand a word of that, by the way.
Something spooky happened with the machines, and the game was lost.
Why, thank you.
The team spent weeks on the phone with Lintel, the service provider. But despite their diagnostics, they could never produce a satisfactory explanation or pay for the loss.
Wasn't there a copy of the game, a backup?
Mysteriously enough, it seems that the off-site copy happened to be on-site when the catastrophic data loss occurred. It was the lead programmer's responsibility to oversee weekly maintenance of the off-site copy and, well, keep it off-site. An explanatory note from the lead programmer has been attached.
What does it say?
S. Luukinen Kilda, the lead programmer of Fortress Accident. The off-site copy was on-site because there was no off-site anymore. Not for me, not after 8 months of crunch. I didn't have a home anymore, so I started keeping it in the basement in the ice bear refrigerator near where I went to sleep. It was perfectly safe there. The temperature conditions were optimal.
Is there anything else from this lead programmer?
The production schedule ends with a few random notes that seem to be added sometime later.
Tear off the printout and throw it away? No. Why would I want to throw it away?
In its short time of existence, Fortress Accident SCA managed to burn through truly insane amounts of money.
I'd say.
The first tranche of seed financing brought in 150,000 real, but then came the delays. Eventually, the damage reached 400,000 real, with only half of the game finished.
400,000 real? Yo. These guys knew how to party.
Let's just say it was a real adventure for their Egonian investor.
Who worked here and for how long?
Fortress Accident employed 18 people.
18?
The bulk of the team, composed of writers and concept artists. There were also radio programmers, sound engineers, a CEO, 2 marketing experts.
Well, not so much marketing experts.
And a single overburdened producer who developed a habit of popping Pyrrolidon in the basement to escape his obligations. But on the other hand, their obligations were piling up at an inhumane rate, a rate that could only be amended by Pyrrolidon.
Now that's a vicious cycle.
Why did Fortress Accident have so many concept artists?
Wait, why did a radio game need so many artists?
It didn't.
Huh. It didn't need so many concept artists.
No, definitely not.
Yes.
A few more producers could have come in handy though, especially when dealing with writers, some of whom routinely skip to work because of mental health issues and extremely unprofessional sleep schedules.
Pocket money for Mr. Roberts?
One of them even managed to steal some valuable company property before skipping town for good.
Read the notes at the end.
4 months later, by an unknown author. I am the only one left, and it's gotten rather damp here. A few other businesses have gone under, too. Slipstream switched to making skis, and the hairdressers just left, cursing Martinez. They're right, though. Something's seriously wrong with this place. Martinez, all of it.
No buying power?
Still haven't got an answer from Lintel about what happened. All I could get were the physical coordinates of the error on the East Insulindian front on that day. Since the computation happened on air, I reckoned it had to coincide with an actually existing location. I have compared the coordinates to a map of Revachol West. Turns out it's only 800 meters from here. The address is Saint-Brun 1147. I am going there to look this thing in the eye. Saint-Brun 1147? That's what the street sign next to the church said.
Tear off the printout and throw it away. Now we can do it.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering.
Okay, remove it. We are taking it with you.
It's glowing.
Alright, perfect. Through that door, please. There's an ice bear. Will you come here? And now go there. Perfect. That's the icebox, I suppose.
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red.
I mean, that makes perfect sense, right? Why didn't anybody come up with that design for a refrigerator or for a freezer? Right? I mean, maybe not the red glowing eyes, but everything else.
This ice bear is a hyper carnivore. Be careful. The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy? This must be the giant ice bear fridge that Suna mentioned. Look inside.
Craig opened the door. Wait. Before we do that, I can't save. Oh, it did save before.
A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator.
If it's a standalone appliance, this would be awesome, right? You were just thinking, especially the red glowing eyes. Every freezer needs that. I could do without the red glowing eyes, but hey, it's good to have variety, right?
The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Relax, Kim. It's a fridge.
Of course, just a giant ice bear-shaped fridge.
He relaxes his hand and his face bathed in the harsh light of the open fridge door.
Let's take a look inside.
In the middle of winter forest would look great, especially at night. They need to follow you? Oh, shut up. Do you know these statues? Mostly they were pharaoh statues in the beginning. And they were designed that they follow your gaze. from whatever angle you look at them, they stare you right in the eye. My parents had one of those things, and Jesus, that creeped me out. My goodness, I didn't want to go past that thing.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge. But where's the filament memory? It's not here.
Hey, I can't see the offside copy anywhere. Check the shelves again?
Someone must have taken it. What does the note say?
Take the note from the door.
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Examine one of the ice cream wrappers in there.
A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge. The paper still smells of vanilla and chocolate.
What is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place?
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
The lieutenant reaches for one of the wrappers. He studied it in the light. So they tried to sell ice cream from the hyper carnival?
I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice. What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
Yes. The lieutenant points at the red snaky cable running from the fridge.
The fridge buzzes with energy. The electricity bill on this thing must be catastrophic.
Yeah, close the door. Hodor! The old gods are always watching. Yeah, that was... No, thank you. Didn't need that one. The wall collapsed. It's inaccessible now.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
Kim, what is this thing? Is it a furnace?
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney.
He opens the door and gingerly peeks inside.
No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
Ew. Look inside the furnace.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs, the echo is so prominent, it's impossible to discern what the voices are saying or what's producing them.
No, don't do that.
What are you doing?
I'm not sure, Kim, but I think I can hear someone talking upstairs.
Wait, really? We should investigate, see if someone's upstairs.
Yeah. Kick it with your foot.
A hollow ring echoes through
Ow.
the furnace. Your toe hurts.
Okay, smear your hands with coal. No, don't smear the hands with coal. Or maybe? That might not be smart. No, leave. Get in, listen to the voices? Sure! Get in there. Why not? What could possibly go wrong going in a furnace? The flashlight casts a strange shadow. There's a hidden doorway here. Two rusty rifles are hidden above the piping. They look inoperable. Rifles?
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
Where are we? Oh no, look, there's a hole in the wall. Shine light on the hidden compartment.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
Okay, I do.
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs.
Ugh.
Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away.
Rifles, Kim.
Are these any good?
Inspect the rifles.
Most of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest, but one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine wood stock. in better cosmetic order than the others. Take it. You're a police officer. Police officers carry guns.
This one looks nice.
That's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way.
Where are we?
Seems like an old bunker from the revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache.
What does this mean? A rifle here?
It means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future.
He likes this find.
Okay, leave. Game gives some ample opportunity to develop powerful psychosis. Yeah, especially grabbing something inside a wall and being greeted with spider webs. Yeah. Someone has stuck some busted guns beneath the ceiling. Anything else here? No. Okay, what do we have here? A frozen ice cream maker is still running.
Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
Unplug the giant red cable.
An electric sizzle. The room is slightly quieter now.
Unplug the black cable.
Something close to you dies with a soft electric purr.
Why did you do that?
Because it's black, the color of immeasurable No. It's black, it's not like the red one. I don't know why I unplugged it. I do things without any reason.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything. The electric distribution board now has one cable missing.
Okay, plug in the black one.
Somewhere, a machine hums along with the current, happy and contented.
Okay, so we just get the red one out because that one is the one from the fridge, from the ice bear fridge. A shirt. Intercom wires running through the breaker box. Where are we going? Oh! No, go back in there. We are not done here. Money. And what's that? A cellar window. People's feet shuffling by on the street. Okay.
The bear's eyes are dead and empty. Ice inside the fridge slowly melting.
Yes.
The power has been cut off. But where's the filament memory? It's not here.
Okay, so we go there. We haven't inspected all of it. Or did we? We have a rifle. Interesting. We have Mega Binos prescription lenses. +1 drama on a shirt. No. Interact. What's this? Handwritten note from the fridge.
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Does it say anything interesting?
The lieutenant leans closer to read the crumpled note over your shoulder.
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active. Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe.
Yes, and where?
You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care. Sully Swaff.
Okay. Filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. So we have to go back and plug out the black cable again. I think someone moved the filament, but who?
Sulislav. Wasn't he one of Miss Lukanen's co-workers? I remember coming across this name when we were reading her personal log. It belongs inside a radio computer, storing its
no,
memory.
we have that already.
It's like a tape. You listen to disco tapes, right? It's like one of your disco tapes, only for a computer.
Who's the illiterate ginger kid? Is that Kudo?
Really?
A
You
Kuno.
don't have a single guess?
You mean Kuno?
Oh, I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on a filament memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for speed, based on our encounter. I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to the iceberg fridge.
Didn't you see one right next to the breaker box?
Yeah. Put the note away. So we have to go there again. And unplug the cable that I did unplug before. And Kim was giving me the 3rd degree for it.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut. Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear water dripping. It's all gone now. You'll never become a poet or an entrepreneur. What better to assuage the creeping sense of failure than some frozen fat and sugar? Ice squeaks beneath your Kavalzund multi-tool, but your fingers slip away from the tool. The lid shutters tightly as before. Unplugging the ice cream maker will allow it to defrost. Only the black cable is plugged into the breaker box. Something close to you dies with a soft electric purr.
Very smart. Opening the lid should be much easier after the ice cream maker has defrosted.
Yes.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream
Randomly
churner
disconnecting
and an
cables, such a
electric
hooligan,
freezer.
right?
The ice around it slowly melting. Ice squeaks beneath your Kavalzund, and it's already unplugged. There's not much else to do other than wait for it to defrost or bulk up and get stronger.
Get the ice cream maker open, find the right tool, ask for Sona for help. Yeah, I have to wait now.
This orange machine is dead still.
Ooh, leave. How long does it take to defrost? Okay. That is such a weird instrument here. Do we... How do I get to you, lady, by the way? Who there? Do we have to talk to Kuno? I don't want to talk to Kuno. I really don't like Kuno. No, we are going to do some karaoke while we wait until the ice cream maker is defrosted. And you are all my audience, and you are going to like it.
Can I help you?
I found a new board for the wiring.
What is this thing?
It's no biggie, I just thought it would look nice on the wall. I'm that kind of cop.
What, the interior decorating kind? You know, I'm sorry. This is actually a nice bird. I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess. So, I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna go with thank you.
You're welcome.
People just don't know how to accept gifts, especially taxidermy. He likes it. He likes the bird. It solves his broken bird problem.
I feel good about our work here today. It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuffed animals.
Dripping with sarcasm, aren't we?
It's not actually about that, but he liked it.
Okay.
There's no way to listen to the tape without a working tape player or portal reel at hand. But even just holding the tape makes you feel a little sad. A pawn shop would have...
Great. A pawn shop. There's the pawn shop. I would like to buy that thing up there.
If you don't mind, please put the flashlight away. Some of us have photonic sensitivities.
Oh.
Photonic sensitivity is not generally acknowledged by the medical establishment.
Oh, right. Sorry about that.
I do appreciate it.
Okay, sorry. And I think we could put that away then. Okay.
Hello again.
Hello.
How can I help you?
Well, by the way, do you happen to have any guns like the ones carried by officers of the citizens' militia?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
What? Sold? This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh God. The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another. Alert.
Of course.
Okay. Well, that's new. Not what I had in mind, but...
The boomboxes wait on the shelves. And your boombox, that gold and amber Harmon Waushi, stares at you longingly with its tape reel eyes.
Okay, I want to buy that boombox.
And here you are. Quality sound reproduction on the go.
Yay! Interact.
The portal reel is just what you needed. The reel's attached to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader.
Let's play on tape.
You press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing.
Keep the portal reel at the harmless distance and wait.
Then the organ starts playing a simple, melancholic tune echoing in the hallway. A lone singing voice joins in, telling you about the tiniest church in Cessons, surrounded by even tinier yard. You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin. It's mega sad.
It's mega sad.
Within seconds you know, this is the one. The real shit you've been looking for. The one you trust your room to. This one tells it like it is. This is your tune. A click, then silence for a bit. Then the tape stops spinning.
Could I sing this for karaoke? I think I could sing this.
Of course you could sing this. You could take sad to a whole new level with this. And you already know the lyrics since you've listened to it like 1,000,000 times. And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is telling you to do it. Only one obstacle stands on your way.
What?
Gart. You have to convince Gart to let you sing karaoke in the whirling.
Yes.
After you've won him over, you can express yourself. Let the pain out. Make everyone understand. The lieutenant watches you pack up the boombox. He doesn't say anything.
Thanks. You better not say anything because it's going to be hilarious. And I'm so going to get in trouble for that. Okay, while we sing karaoke, or maybe we can sing karaoke now. That would be a good time waster until that box is thought. Okay, guard.
Hey, was there something you needed?
Yes.
Well, well. Bringing him that new bird sure made a difference in his attitude.
God, I need to sing karaoke now.
No, you don't. It's not happening.
You need to approach this situation logically. Ask him why he has the PA system installed if you can't use it.
This is my way of apologizing for the trouble I've caused. Please let me say I'm sorry.
By causing more trouble, I think we're good.
Yeah, but look him in the eye. Johnny Law is about to tear it up sad style.
The whirling doesn't need more sad style. That's one of the styles it can do without right now.
But why do you even have the PA system if no one's going to use it?
It's for no one. It's a prop. I'm not letting anyone use it after the great karaoke catastrophe of 44.
What happened in 44?
A lot of people got killed because some arsehole wanted to sing karaoke.
It's not a prop. It's for your clients. I know it's used.
Okay, yes. It's for some clients.
I'm a real client. I paid my bills and I have the right to use the karaoke machine. I sound like a Karen, by the way. Hi, Sini. Hi, Brother Grimoire. Let's fly one mission before cooking. Oh, Siuni, have a good rest. And thank you for stopping by. Sleep well. The portrait on the left looks like you have an opium addiction. I just need some more coffee. That's all. My body and I just need some more coffee. Yeah. How are you doing, Brother Grimm? Hello.
Ha! Well, we don't have any tapes. They all got stolen.
It's alright, I have my own song with me. Give him the tape for smallest church in Saint-Saëns.
The man in the vest and the violet shirt stares at the tape you've just given him. He begins to frown. Hard. This is the look of a man who's defeated. He knows he's out of excuses.
On 44 they invented karaoke, that's the karaoke catastrophe. Oh, you might be onto something there.
Fine. Climb on that stage
Thanks.
And do your thing.
Yep.
Just get out of my hair. I'll plug it in for you. Damn this karaoke machine.
Okay, I'm going to do that. And I think I'm going to get into real trouble on YouTube with that. It might be copyrighted, so we'll see.
I'm having it uninstalled, he mumbles to himself. Oh yeah, time to do the damage.
Yeah. Here we go. Strap in. It's going to be a concert.
The stage is all set up for your performance. Feels silent. You can hear the pellets creak under your feet. You feel a little dizzy, a little unsteady suddenly.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
Put your lips against the microphone. Test it.
Immediately, a loud feedback noise startles the room. You feel like an amateur. How are you supposed to hold the mic? Should you just sing into it? Where should you stand?
Yeah, on Twitch. Phoenixer, on Twitch, not on YouTube. This game has given me copyright strikes before on YouTube. Yep.
There are some people out there, but mostly a post-meridian slumber has fallen on the premise. Not super lively. It would be wiser to perform in the evening, no? But the choice is yours. Yes, you can always do it in the evening. It will be less scary with a lot of people.
Look, Kim, I'm going to sing karaoke.
I can see that.
Oh, wow. Be more enthusiastic, why don't you? Okay, we're going to fail anyway.
The air is thick with anticipation. The tape clicks into the carousel. And then the music starts. God, a lump's in your throat suddenly.
I would often go there.
Oh my.
To the tiny church there.
Beautiful.
The smallest church in Sansan. Though it once was larger.
Absolutely smashing.
How the real may rest there. Down through the mist there. Towards the Seven Sisters.
Like a nightingale.
Towards those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there. In the tiny yard there.
Not tone deaf at all.
I have been so glad here. Looking forward to the past here. But now you're all alone.
Hey, some pop stars do less for more money.
None of this matters.
I mean, the character looks like a John Lennon from Temu, right? But perfect. Perfect. Absolutely smashing. Thank you. Thank you. No applause.
Did you hear that? The most pathetic applause in the world, made of pity, no matter the time of day or how small the audience. This is
You didn't like it, huh?
Your words echo in the karaoke mic. They sound sparse. The room is almost empty.
Quit yelling into the mic!
Oh. I'm up here singing my effing heart out and it's not good enough for you effers?
You hear, or think you hear,
Encore! Encore!
shifting around. A bit of laughter maybe. No one saying anything.
I'm gonna unplug the mic now, okay?
You don't know what good singing is. This is real singing. I sing about real stuff.
That's it. I'm unplugging it.
He presses stop on the tape carousel and you hear a little whine of feedback when the mic dies in your hand.
Let's go, officer. These people wouldn't know a good performance if it beat them in the ass.
You liked it?
Detective Dubois, it was downright tragic. Now, let's go.
I don't think you take me seriously.
I mean it, he thinks. To him, being a cop in the RCM was truly expressed in that performance.
Put down the mic. I mean, we want to be fair, right? We want to give some others also a chance to do something, right? Yeah. Yeah, and I think, actually, with this out-of-world performance, I'm going to save it here and go on a quick break, and then we're going to space. Right? Yeah. Let's do that. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. You know, poor God. Yeah, right? Right? The best thing in the scene might actually have been the hat alongside the singing. Hey, you have seen the hat, you have seen the glasses. Like I said, it was like a John Lennon from Temu. So, it was perfection. I don't know what you're talking about. So, I'm going on a short break. Switching games. We are going to continue this tomorrow. And I see you very soon.